Hello guys, it's your girl Dalapo here again and you're welcome back to my channel. And it is 2022 already and I'm so excited to be in this new year. I hope you are too. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful new year. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 things you need to start doing right now if your goal in 2022 is to lose some weight and to get your body right. Yeah, that's right. But before I go into those 5 things, right, I'm going to be talking about 3 things we are not going to be doing in 2022. The very first thing we are not going to be doing in 2022 is investing our money into buying flat tummy teas, weight loss teas. I've heard so many ridiculous names these things come in. I've heard carb block tea where you're supposed to drink it and somehow it blocks your system from absorbing the carbs. I've heard flat tummy tea, you drink it, it's gonna melt the fat in your tummy, or just so many ridiculous things really. And as someone that has a knowledge of science and how weight loss really works, I can tell you for a fact it's all a sham, it's a waste of your money. Most of these teas contain a certain ingredient, mostly senna, and senna is a leaf that has colon cleansing effect. So what it typically does to you is it's going to clear out your colon, and yeah, you're naturally going to feel lighter when you clear out all the backed up fecal matter in your system, right? You're gonna feel lighter, and once you start eating back, you're gonna get a little bit heavier again. But for the fact that you see that result in like 2-3 days, a lot of people believe that's fat loss. That's not fat, it's fecal matter. It's bound to be in your system as long as you are eating on a daily basis, right? So no, we are not going to be doing flat tummy teas in 2022. We are absolutely not doing that. Also, something a lot of people tend to do, which is something I have done myself in the past, is what I like to call starvation diet. Now, starvation is actually not a diet, but because at some point in my journey I was so desperate to lose weight, I decided to stop eating. I did that for an entire month, and okay, this video is not about that, right? If you guys would like a story time on my starvation story, please leave a comment in the comment section, and then I'll probably do a story time and talk about that. But what we are not going to be doing in 2022 is starve ourselves because we want to lose weight. No, food is life, food is energy. We need to eat food to live. So yeah, we are going to be eating, and then we are going to pay attention to what we eat. But one thing we are not going to be doing is starve ourselves in 20. The third thing I would like to mention that we won't be doing is all these ridiculous high rep challenges, where you have to do say 1,000 reps of an exercise every day for 7 days, or 1,000 reps or 2,000 reps, or just some ridiculous amount of reps. And what that only does for you is it's going to put you under a lot of stress. It's going to put your joints, put your entire body under a lot of stress, and at times the weight loss results you see in that short period could be as a result of this stress you had already placed on your system. And the minute you stop and go back to not working out again, which is usually what happens, or you try and settle into a routine, you're going to regain all that weight back. So what would I recommend instead? Try and get into a daily exercise regimen that you can keep up with, not intense 1,000 reps for 7 days and then you give it all up all together. So yeah, those are the 3 things we are definitely not doing in 2022. Now that we are done talking about the things we will not be doing in 2022, I'll go quickly into the 5 things I recommend you start doing right now if you want to stay on top of your weight loss and fitness this 2022. If putting your fitness and really trying to lose weight is your priority, if that's something you really want to do and focus on in 2022, then these 5 things, I promise you, start implementing them today, as from today, and you start getting results. Now, the very first thing on my list is to drink more water. I know it sounds absurd, it sounds so cliche, like everybody says that, but it is actually true. Drink water. If you're dehydrated, if you are not getting enough water in your diet daily, your body is not properly equipped to carry out a lot of functions that are necessary for you to function at your best self, for you to actually lose weight. So one of the things water does for you normally, even if you're not trying to lose weight, it helps in the in detoxifying your system, right? So when you eat and you need to have these nutrients carried all around your cells, all around the body, water does that for you. Water is very important in that process. Also, water helps to keep you hydrated. It helps to keep your skin supple. It aids digestion. Water also aids digestion. Now, the second thing I'd recommend for you to start doing right away is to eat more vegetables. A lot of people don't actually consume enough vegetables. Vegetables are low calorie, so a lot of times you get to eat a lot of vegetables and you get filled up on it, while replacing your regular food or replacing half of your regular food with vegetables, then you get to save up on calories, if you understand what I mean. So you get to eat a whole lot more for a lot less. Yeah, so it's like just being smart, really. And then also the fact that vegetables contain a lot of micronutrients that your body needs to function, vitamins and minerals, is also a plus. So it's very important to get enough vegetables in your diet, and also fruits as well. Fruits are not the problem. Fruits are very necessary to consume as well. Now, the third thing I would recommend you start doing is to increase your activity daily. Now, however you choose to do that is dependent on you. However you choose to do it, really. You can decide to go on a walk, you can decide to run early in the morning, or walk later in the day, or go to the gym, go on your treadmill, cycle, ride a bicycle around your neighborhood or at the gym, take a class, take a yoga class, just get some form of activity into your body. And you don't need a whole lot. 30 minutes to 45 minutes is all you need. Now, a lot of people would have excuses. Oh, you got kids, you have to get ready and go to work and come back and all that. At the end of the day, those are just excuses. 30 minutes in a day is just a fraction of your entire day. So you should be able to set aside that time. You should be able to set aside those 30 minutes to really get your body moving and accelerate your weight loss results. Fourth thing I would recommend you start doing is to control your portion. I know, cliche, but it turns out a lot of us eat way too much than we actually need to be eating, and now it's actually time to tone it all the way down. You don't need that much food. Nobody needs that much food, okay? Just start controlling your portions, start reducing. But let me put it this way: if you currently don't like the way you look in the mirror, if you don't like how much you weigh, if you can obviously see packets of fat on your body, then you're eating way too much. So you need to tone it down, reduce it by a quarter for starters, and then take it up from there. But it's very important to start controlling your portion. The fifth thing I would say you should do again is switch up your diet. Now, a lot of people, when we hear the word diet, we really just associate it with diet. I don't want to do diet. I don't want to get on the diet or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, you are currently on the diet. It just so happens that the diet you're on doesn't support your body goals. So you need to switch it up. You need to switch up the kind of food you eat. You need to switch up how often you eat. You need to change up a whole lot of things, really. Because if the way you are eating is not supporting what you want to see, then that is obviously telling you there's something wrong somewhere and you need to do something to fix it. If you live in Africa, Nigeria for example, we tend to eat a lot of starchy food with soups that contain a lot of oils, and then just little protein on the side, which is obviously, like you can tell by the amount of people that have large pot bellies, that is not the way to go. So if you really want to lose weight, you need to switch it up. eat more vegetables like I mentioned earlier, increase your intake of proteins as well, cut your carbs. If carbs is like the major portion of your meal, then you need to cut it all the way. Cut it. Augment that with lots of proteins and vegetables. Now I was going to stop at 5 points. Like there are so many tips, really, so many tips. So I'm going to add a bonus one. It's sleep. It seems very simple, like sleep. How would sleep be a factor in whether I lose weight or not? A lot of us don't realize this, but if you are stressed, like on a daily basis, you put in the work, you go to work, you do a lot of things, and you come back home stressed, and then you probably brought home work from the office and you still don't get to rest. What happens is your stress levels increase and your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, increases. Now what this stress hormone does to you is it makes you hungrier, it makes you crankier, it makes you just just hungry. So you end up not sleeping well, you are up all night working or whatever it is you're doing, you're snacking mindlessly, and then you wake up the following day still tired. You tend to just grab the sugary stuff or the processed stuff you see for breakfast. You continue the day and the cycle pretty much repeats itself. So you have to be intentional going forward to pay attention to the number of hours you get to sleep. If you're getting 4 hours or 5 hours of sleep, that is not it. You need way more. It's usually recommended to get between 6 and 10 hours. For something more practical, a lot of people stick between 7 and 8. Do these 6 things starting from today, and I assure you going forward, you will start getting the results you want to see. It's been nice chatting with you guys. I hope to see more of you on my channel. If you still aren't subscribed to this channel yet, you should do so. I have a lot of fun content lined up and they're coming soon within the next couple of weeks. I'll also be posting workout videos home, just something light, something you can do from home, from wherever. 30 minutes, you're done. So if you love that kind of content, just click on the subscribe button and turn on post notifications, of course, so you get notified when I post. It was nice having you guys today. Love y'all and have a wonderful 2022.